everybody. Today we're going to make these masks. I made this one and I took a dishcloth that I had, or a dish towel. I cut it, I sewed it in here, and I put some paper towel for right now, but I'm looking for something else for a filter. But anyway, that's what we're going to make today. These are easy to make. So I'm going to start the chain. I hold my yarn like this, and I pull it through. And when I have two on here, I pull it because that makes my first chain. And I'm going to chain 52. Okay, when I get to my number 20 stitch or chain, I'm going to put a safety pin there because this is my earpiece. This is going to be for the earpiece. Okay, and chaining is just, you take and wrap your hook, or wrap the yarn around the hook and pull it through. Now I need 32 more. There's one. $30, $31, $32. Okay, so that is a 52. Remember, this first 20 is your earpiece, so you're only working with this amount. So on this, for the first row, you're going to count 1, 2, and you're going to go in the second stitch from your hook. And we're doing a single crochet, so you're going to wrap your yarn, you're going to pull it up, you're going to have 2. Then you're going to wrap it and pull it through. And we need a total of 8 of these. Oh, I'm so used to wrapping and doing double crochet or something. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oops. So in the next 15 stitches, we're going to do half double crochet. Half double crochet is you wrap your yarn over. You put it through the next stitch, you yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, and pull through all 3. You're going to pull your yarn over there, put it through the stitch, yarn over, pull it through, you have 3, and then you pull it through. There's number 2. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then 15, and then we're going to do, after this 15, we're going to do 8 single crochets. So that goes back to your just wrapping it and pulling it through. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now then, remember this other 20 over here is your earpiece, so these won't be worked in. And I'm going to go ahead and take my pin out. I just always like to know where I'm stopping, because if I don't have that reminder, sometimes I forget and I'll just keep going. So you're going to take your work and you're going to turn it, and you're going to chain 1. You're just going to wrap this around and pull it through. Now then, you're going to take and do 8 single crochet. You're going to go in this first stitch, wrap it and pull it through, and you're going to do 8 single crochets, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, now on this we're going to do half doubles again, but on this row, instead of going through both of these like you normally would, we're only going to go through this back loop right here. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 6, and just remember to go through just the back hook or back loop. Oh, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now and then we're going to go through both of these. We're going back to the single crochet, and there's going to be 8 of them. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Turn your work, chain 1, then you do 8 single, there's 7 and 8. Now from this point on, this is row 3. From row 3 through row 12 will be worked this way. And this is the half doubles. You'll do 15 again. This time though, you're going to go through both of those loops. And what I mean by both is it's this one and this one. So you'll pick up both of those and pull through. And you will do that from this row up to row 12. And when I get to row 12, And I will be back. This is, so you'll have, whoops, dropped my hook. You'll have 8 single crochets, 15 half double crochets, and then 8 single crochets. And you'll have a total of 12 rows. See you in a bit. Okay, I am at the end of row 12. And what I'm going to do, when I get that last 8 done, I'm going to chain 20. So you're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. When you get that done, you're going to bring this down to this corner. We're going to put this in here through just this corner stitch. You're going to go like this, and you're going to pull it through there. That is called a slip stitch. I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to pull it tight. I'm going to pull this up. Gotta find my scissors. I want to cut this, pull this out. This I will sew this into there, so you know, put it through here so it won't show. Now then, I'm going to go to this end. I'm going to take this. I'm going to make a loop. I'm going to put it through this chain, or that stitch. I'm going to wrap around and pull it through. Let me see if I can do this. Wait a minute. Let me pull this through here. Pull this through. Okay, there we go. Do that. Pull it tight. I want to do one more and then pull it all the way through. Just however you can get it on there. And there you go. And then you will just sew these in. Now then, this I'm going to take, just because I want it nice and tight, I'm going to pull this through and I'm going to tie that. Okay, now then, actually, it's not as tight as I want it. Let's do this. Okay, now then I'm going to take this. This can be hard with the thread, I mean the yarn. Let me cut that off since it's frayed. Okay, so, okay, pull that through there. Now then, I'm just going to take this yarn and I'm going to take my needle and I'm just going to weave it through these stitches. And see, you can't see the needle on either side. That's what I try for. And then I'm just going to push this through. Pull that up. You get this little spot here. Try not to cut any of the other yarn, because I have done that before. Cut that off. And then there's your end. And then I'm going to come over here on this side. Take this, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to take it through here, and I'm going up through these stitches, and I'm trying to make sure that I have my fingers on both sides so that I can push this through and I'm not feeling the needle. If you start feeling the needle or seeing the needle through the stitches, then rework it. Okay, then I'm just going to pull this through here. And cut. This is the bottom because this is where you work the in the back stitches, and that just helps that to see how that folds under. It just helps it to fold under. But anyway, there is our mask. Now then all I got to do is cut my towel, which is right here. This was a new towel. I didn't like these towels once I bought them because I don't like the texture. And they don't dry very well. So, okay. So what I will do is I will lay this inside here. Lay this flat. And I will cut from here to here. I will cut that. And I like that mine has these little ridges so that you can just cut between them. And I will just take this. Actually, I cut one too many. Whoops. I could do that and just cut these off. And see, I have this up here. So I'm going to put that at the top because that's the part I'm going to leave open. And then I will just take a needle and thread, pull this down, and I will sew this in there. And I will leave the top open so that I can put something down in there for filtration. But that's how you do it.